This is one of my favorite camera movement tools. It's a mini jib. This is something we can use when the crew's small. I do a lot of jobs where I'm solo, or it'll just be me and a producer or a director. And this allows me to get a lot of dynamic camera moves without assistance. In most cases, I prefer this over a slider, and I'll talk about why in a moment. But the first place you picture a jib to be used is for those classic reveal up-down shots. I shot a number of regional and local car ads where they want to do the showroom reveal or start on the big showroom and dip down and reveal the happy customer. And this jib has paid for itself many times over, just pulling off that one move. The next application for the mini jib is tabletop jobs. Now, if it's, again, a smaller shoot where I can't have a crew and a dolly grip and it's just not in the scope to have a Fisher or Chapman dolly, we'll use the mini jib to shoot the macro table photography. And in those cases, when you're usually not doing a camera move, it's more about having the ability to finesse the camera height and tilt angle and dolly it in and out and just kind of, position for your precision macro shot on the table. And it may be anything. It could be as extreme as a 90 straight down. And then the third application, and the one I prefer the most, is for B-roll where normally a slider is called for. I can do a lot of slider shots on the jib, and I like it because it's fast, and again, I can run solo as needed, where with a slider I usually need a second set of hands to get it in place. This is just much faster for me to roll up, say, to someone's desk or a cubicle, arm the camera over the countertop, and then use the arc of the arm to be able to do a little bit of a slide type move. You can see my range of motion, while there is a slight arc which may require a bit more of a focus pull, I've got a similar range of motion to a 4 or even 5 foot slider. And then we can even compound the move, do the up down diagonal. So this mini jib package has evolved over the many years. Originally I wanted to purchase the Liebeck mini jib, and by the time I got my pennies saved up to buy it, they had discontinued it. And I found this knockoff Chinese clone online and ordered it. It's inferior in a lot of places, and it was actually super dangerous when I got it. It came with its own tripod base and wheels that were severely underrated for the load and weight. So this is an upgraded dolly from a jib manufacturer here in the States, EasyFX. That riser doesn't exist on the market. I actually had the manufacturer make it for me custom. The stock pedestal, which I also have, is approximately 4.5 feet tall. And then it telescopes up another, I want to say 3, maybe 4 feet. So you got a little bit of height, range of motion. And with that pedestal at the highest position, you can get the camera all the way up to the ceiling in a typical office, like a 8 or 9 foot ceiling. But I like this low riser because when I'm doing the office B-roll projects on a pedestal, the weight stack is up near everyone's heads. And when I'm in an office, it's usually a live work environment, and I'm running with a lean crew, so I may not have a spotter on the weight stack side, and it can get dangerous. I've had crack people in the head with the weights, and then I keep tennis balls on the ends here, but this is a hazard, gouge walls and people. So when I'm in low mode, for my typical eye level standing shots, the weight stack is down near the floor, so it's not a head safety issue. And you can see also it skinnies up the footprint of the jib due to the arm position. And this low riser allows me to put the camera all the way on the deck. Move this over here. And you can see, so the rig is bottomed out, and then if I wanted the base of the camera on the ground, I could undersling, basically get the front matte box or lens shade right at ground height in an undersling setup. Actually use this for a commercial with 4 people in a pickup truck where we shot through the windshield, underslung the camera and armed it out over the hood of a pickup truck. And I think I have a photo of that, which I'll show you right now. And then when I'm in transition mode in an office, I try to run the rig just like this, where the camera's down near the ground. So if there is a mishap, the camera doesn't have far to fall. The mini jib travels in 4 ATA cases. Not really an airline friendly piece of equipment, but similar setups, easy to find in every local market. So if it's a project that requires a mini jib where I can't drive to the location, we can certainly rent one in the local region. And we'll wrap this video up with example clips from projects where we use the mini jib. And you can learn more about me and the work I do on my website, which is wintersmediagroup.com.
Your business, your job, it's easier when you have the highest quality tools. Easier when you are efficient. Easier when your workers are safe. At Bishaman, we're working harder to make your job easier.
At Bank of California, we believe that Californians deserve a bank that celebrates their potential for greatness and helps them achieve it. A bank with the scale and reliability of a major financial institution, with the heart and soul of a community bank. A bank you choose not just for transactions you can conduct anywhere, but for specialized banking services you can't find everywhere.
Hey, it's your appetite. Well, this time of year is perfect for flame-grilled steaks, lobster, and other tasty flavors. The best meals we'll have this holiday are the ones we celebrate with friends and family. Celebrate the season at Sizzler, starting at $10.99.
Nancy and Bill Thompson Center for Cardiovascular Care at Hoag is the only site in Orange County to offer a minimally invasive, non-surgical procedure known as TAVR, which is short for transcatheter aortic valve replacement. This revolutionary procedure, which takes place in the Bob and Margie Bennett Advanced Cardiovascular Surgery Suite, is possible because philanthropy ensured that Hoag had the leading-edge facilities necessary. Before TAVR, patients who were too high risk to undergo traditional heart valve surgery had no options. Today, TAVR gives them their lives back. A breakthrough technology, tomosynthesis finds up to 40% more invasive cancers earlier and more effectively than traditional 2D mammography. Put simply, this technology gives 40% more women with breast cancer a better chance of survival. Breast tomosynthesis at Hoag was funded in large part by a gift from Circle 1000.